And you're welcome back now. The news in detail. A bill for an act to amend the Electoral Act 2002 to make it mandatory for Nigerians of maturity age to vote in all national and state elections has scaled second reading in the House of Representatives. The proposed legislation was sponsored by the Speaker, Tajuddin Abbas, and the member representing Basa Jos North Federal Constituency of Plateau State, Daniel Asama Ago. Leading the debate during plenary today, Ago said the bill aimed to encourage citizens' participation in the electoral process, noting that voter apathy during elections would be addressed if the bill scales legislative scrutiny. He, however, stressed mandatory vote reduction of the Obalohun of Okorie in Yagba West local government area of Kogi State, His Royal Highness Oba James Dada Ogunyonda, as well as deadly attacks on communities in Benue State by suspected herdsmen. The lawmaker noted that the bill could be revisited to accommodate the president's proposed Forest Guard initiative aimed at curbing rising insecurity. Is after leading debate on the inclusion of inter-university centers in TET fund allocations, Honorable Mukhtar Tolani Shagaya again took to center stage at the National Assembly, leading the debate on an act to establish the Nigerian Institute of Agricultural and Applied Economics, co-sponsored by Shagaya and 7 other distinguished lawmakers and spearheaded by the Deputy Speaker, Right Honorable Benjamin Kalu. Nigeria's economic landscape and its rebirth begins with institutional credibility and capacity building. The Iroyin West ASA federal representative said the time has come to restructure agricultural and applied economics so that it can contribute strategically to the country's development.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, Mr. Speaker. Right Honourable colleagues, I remain Honourable Mukhtar Tolani Shagaya, representing Nigerians.
Meanwhile, the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, has rearranged social media influencer Martins Ose, known as Very Dark Man, before Justice Musa Liman of the Federal High Court in Abuja over allegations of cyberbullying actresses Iyabo Ojo, Tonto Dike, and music producer of the trial. Meanwhile, the Chief of Staff to the Executive Chairman, Iroyin West Local Government, Engineer Mobolaji Abdulaziz, has commended the administration of Honorable Shehu Ladan for delivery of democracy dividends to the residents of the council. Abdulaziz made this remark as a guest on a popular Yoruba language news and current affairs program, Ebawadasi, on Diamond FM Iroyin today, monitored by Abimbola Aziz. He added that since assumption of office as the head of the council, Honorable Ladan has embarked on some developmental projects like renovation and construction of classrooms, provision of instructional materials, and modern furniture for schools, youth empowerment in technology, scholarships for about. Nigerian politicians have been urged to emulate the truthful and exemplary life of the late former president of Uruguay, Jose Mujica, who was president from 2010 to 2015 and regarded as the world's poorest president. A public affairs analyst and lecturer at the Kwara State University, Malete, Dr. Sulaiman Hafiz, disclosed this today on Diamond FM's news analysis show, Diamond Breakfast Show, where he described the former president's life as a life of simplicity.
The means at which we achieve it, because we cannot afford. There is no price tag on any individual life. So in other words, at the end of the day, we have to reach consensus. We have to do calculative means in order to reach where we want to go.
While reacting to the mass failure in the 2025 JAM Admissions and Matriculation Board's JAM exam, Dr. Sulaiman, in his opinion, disclosed that there have been improvements in JAM's infrastructure and modus operandi, adding that student examination performance is better.
If you want to consider the exam process, it is a process of the question items, the medium, and even the candidates. Now, if you look at the questions from the analysis of the performance, you understand the tests were not outrageously difficult, because we can still see some significant amount of students who are even beating the earlier set records of good performance. That is one. Honestly, there have been improvements. However, until we attain the perfect, the desired outcome, we may not reach where we are going.
Media, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at Diamond 887 FM. Diamond FM, shining supreme.
You're welcome back from the break. You're still listening to the news across the world, reaching you from Diamond 88.7 FM Ilorin. We now move on to the foreign stories. South Sudan's government has today denied that President Salva Kiir had died, following online speculations. The long-serving 73-year-old leader found the country raising fears of renewed civil war. Still on the foreign scene, Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky has disclosed his intention to send his defense minister to peace talks with Russia in Istanbul, adding that Russia has not displayed seriousness about real talks. Speaking in Ankara, Zelensky said he's sending his... And in business news, Nigeria's inflation rate has reduced to 23.71% in April 2025, down from 24.23% recorded in March. This was according to a new data released to newsmen by the National Bureau of Statistics (NBS) today. The latest figure marks a modest decline of 0.52%, offering a glimmer of hope in a job as a digital marketer in January 2018 to pursue music. Speaking to Billboard in an interview, Thames said she felt confined in her job and believed music was a true calling, adding that she was driven by a sense of divine direction. She also disclosed that after waiting for 6 months, she released her first single, Mr. Rebel, which gained traction.
Somewhere in between, you got a digital marketing job.
Yes, it just got to a point where I couldn't take any more, and it was really dawning on me like, it's now or never. I was just putting it off until it was just about like having faith that God will see me through wherever I go. I quit my job January 2018. I released Mr. Rebel 2018. Same year, in 6 months.
And that's it in entertainment. We now move on to sports stories.
Diamond FM Sport
goes in 27 league appearances. Meanwhile, several German news outlets have confirmed that talks between Newcastle and Leverkusen are progressing well, with a deal potentially close to completion. Still in sports, renowned African football stars Austin J.J. Okocha, Emmanuel Adebayo and Samuel Eto'o are set to visit Somalia on May 27 as part of the legendary Peace Tour. Somalia's new Minister for Youth and Sport, Mohammed Abdul Qadir Ali, a former player himself, announced the visit during a press briefing at the Somali Football Federation headquarters. The visit, regarded as a major step in Somalia's efforts to lifting the long-standing ban that has prevented the national team from hosting international matches at home, will see the football icons participate in a friendly match at Reading in House of Reps. Senate urges Tinubu to sign forest security bill. Shagaya champions new legislative push for Nigerian Institute of Agricultural and Applied Economics. On the foreign scene, South Sudan government denies death of president after social media outcry. In business, Nigeria's inflation rate eases to 23.71% in April 2025. In entertainment, Thames reveals why she left a digital marketing job to pursue music. In sports, Newcastle United close to signing Victor Boniface. And before we wrap up, did you know that on this day in 1976, Lieutenant Colonel Buka Suka Dimka was executed as the news across the world in Yoruba language? A wonderful evening to you.
Ẹ darapọ̀ mọ́ wa ní ìtàkùn káyélujára wa, ìtàkùn ìbádọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ Facebook, ìtàkùn abẹ́yẹfò Twitter àti Instagram lórí Diamond 887 FM. Diamond FM, shining supreme.
I don't know waiting to play for you. It remains for my play Yoruba.
I see say.
You can do with this term of a thing. You know, I'm a bit confused because everything you sent me, I've downloaded that first.
We are ready.
In the finest city of Ilori lies a secret.
Diamonds 88.7 FM.
Radio like no other.
I found the joy through all the pain. Through all the pain, I found the sun. Through all the rain, I found the power. A brand new day, a brand new day. I found the power. A brand new day, a brand new day. And I'm awakening. Who I could be through the thick and thin. I'm singing my song and I'm finding my way again. I was down in the sea and waiting in. I count my blessings. To let her go, to let her go. I found the power, as you can see. Them no believe, girl, you can forward. Come there with me, living lavishly.
Diamond 88.7 FM.
Fue ni mi oga mi la je mo ko mo le kita.